your money going towards somebody who essentially ripped you off, I don't think is acceptable.
Cardinals fans on a high after celebrating a home opener win, but left downtown feeling low after finding an unpleasant surprise waiting on their cars. They got ticketed due to parking lot scammers making off with thousands of dollars.
Yeah, these parking problems putting game day visitors on alert tonight. Melanie Johnson joins us live ahead of the Cardinals game there. They're taking on the Phillies at Busch. Melanie, how is the city hoping to avoid similar issues for Cardinals fans tonight?
Yes, Sam and Corey, as we speak, Cardinals fans are flocking downtown on Broadway to find a place for their car. But other fans want to warn them to watch where they park after they fell victim to a illegal parking scheme where the scammers got away with thousands of dollars.
Went to the game, had a great time, came back, and there was a ticket on the window.
This is the ticket Ricardo Gross found on his car after the Cardinals home opener Thursday. Despite paying $40 to park in this grassy lot on Broadway, he would soon find out it was a sham.
We just followed this line of cars that were being waived by a gentleman that had a vest on, and it was $40 to park in this grassy field.
The two guys posing as parking attendants pocketed hundreds of dollars after running the scam on 60 others.
They scammed him out of about $4,000.
St. Louis City Treasurer Adam Lane tells First Alert 4 the city waived every parking ticket associated with the bogus attendance.
People getting taken advantage of. They already paid $40 to park, and now they have a $30 ticket. We can't recoup that $40, but at least we can make sure that we don't levy another $30 on them.
This couple heard about the parking lot mess downtown, and they opted to park at a hotel. Tuesday will be their first Cardinals game.
For somebody to kind of take advantage of that, and then your money going towards somebody who essentially ripped you off, I don't think is acceptable.
And it shows how much they care about the people in their city, so I think that's really great.
St. Louis City not only righting the wrong, but going further to stop con artists from this in the future. Lane says this includes adding signage and upping security around lots.
Safety measures and making sure that this sort of thing doesn't happen again on that property or any other properties across the city.
Something Ricardo, who traveled from Springfield, Illinois, appreciates.
I don't want to go through this again.
Now, the city treasurer tells us all of these parking tickets have been taken care of electronically. The city is also encouraging people to sign up for season passes in their Justice Garage. We'll have more about these new rules that will roll out in the next few weeks in the days and weeks to come. We're live downtown. Melanie Johnson, First Alert 4.
Melanie.